Od Nua level 3. Don't get why we didn't have the level
All
2
right
map
then.
available. Maybe it's every other level that the map registers. Tombstones. Though worn away by time, many of these alcoves are engraved with Adoran surnames.
Something over there.
Volgar. Don't skulk. Come into the light. Cast in orange hues by the guttering torches, a massive creature sits at the rear of this wide chamber. There's an acrid stench of blood and offal about the room, and a hot, malodorous gust wafts toward you as the ogre rises, stirring up the dust beneath its feet. If they had only known how many unwitting fools would wander into my camp, I would not have been exiled. Despite his words, the ogre studies you dispassionately. His pale green features are streaked with dried blood. I recall some good enchantments requiring ogre blood. But then, I think they have lost the taste for human, now that they have feasted on one another for so long. The ogre turns away. I will not be fattened for the eating. Hmm. Who are you? I am Fulgar, once most trusted of Zola's warriors. Once. The ogre shrugs a shoulder. It matters not. Go but a little way south, and you'll find what became of us. Once a dozen strong, and now we are nothing. Our great chief enraged by voices, and our people driven to devouring one another. And I, the coward, wait here to die alone. Easier said than done. He gestures to a heap of bones and cloth. Hunger has a will of its own. Matron Zola knows that well. You're all starving? Then there's something to eat down here. We have lived here for many years. The caverns have changed around us. Many old tunnels have been closed. Perhaps it's the spiders' doing. For a time we feasted on the Zorips and lived well, but the Zorip drives have become diseased, poisoned. We did not notice at first, not until we too began to grow weak. Some of us became like feral creatures, maddened by the poison. Matron Zala, strongest of us, she did not go so easily. Her madness came slowly. Some of us went on eating the Zorips, of course, even knowing there was nothing else. They died painfully but quickly. Others tried venturing out into the great stir, trying to find a way out. Zola forbade us from leaving in time. If we could not find anything to hunt, then some of us, she said, must sacrifice themselves. What happened to your leader? Matron Zala. She was plagued with dreams from the moment we came here. Terrible dreams of something down below. She was convinced we should not go there.
Bulgar lowers his head.
I told her it was nothing, though nothing, thought nothing of it until we discovered the poison within the Zorets. It changed her. Whatever the voice spoke, she grew harder, colder. Perhaps it was enough that the voice was never silent. Through all those days and nights, perhaps the poison made the dreams all the worse. It is harder, perhaps, to see madness in those closest to you, but I should have seen it all the same. Too late for that now.
These ogres make me think that maybe the pit we can sort of jump into, maybe it's a separate area that you're sort of supposed to do that. Maybe come back up from there instead of trying to go through all these. That stick he has is that's larger than any of us, so if he hits with us, that with that, it's gonna hurt. Hmm. So you're cannibals.
Yes, we have come to that. Even I have tasted it. There is no returning from that, I think. I will remember the moment for what remains of my life.
Hmm. So I should put an end to this Zola then.
Yes, if you could do that, then at least we will be free of this madness. Who knows how long we might remain eating one another until there is but one of us left. Bring me her torque, and I will know the deed is done, that our clan at least is finished. Consider this the final request of a fallen ogre human. Do what I cannot, and I will find some reward worthy of your service.
Hmm. Yes.
I'll see what I can find.
Camping supplies. I think it was on the 5th level that Drake was. I would guess those have more fantastic Wilder Ogre.
Following your lead. Yes?
Oh shit. Let me try to kick his ass. Yeah, single hit almost killed us. You need defenses. But I don't want to burst too much damage.
Yes?
Don't change anything.
Yes?
Keep blasting.
And what does the
flame reveal.
Give me ogre blood. Excellent. Anything useful? Ogre matrons are even larger than male ogres, but tend to be less aggressive toward their own kind. Where ogres have banded together, they have often represented an insurmountable threat to other kith. Yeah, a single ogre was sort of troublesome. What is that? An impressive statue. Housed within a quiet alcove, the stone figure strides boldly forward, one arm held high. Judging by the style of clothing and the cracked remnants of a beard upon the statue, I would suspect that this is the Earl of Yenwood, a lauded warrior. He was known to lead his men into battle wielding a gleaming saber. So we need to find a gleaming saber then.
Let's see what lies this way.
Is it even marked? I don't get why in modern games you almost never get to make any map markers. Two ogres. Right, so we went from Zorips to ogres. Hmm. So entry point to the ogre areas. Right. This is where the matron will be located. Multiple ogres. Can't see any information about them. Probably should take these ogre fights fairly seriously. A single hard hit and we're pretty much dead.
Following your lead.
Hmm. Warding seal. What's the other? Pulsing seal, but it's a fortitude. I am willing to bet they have great fortitude. Area of effect 1.95 meters. Yeah.
Hey,
Following your lead.
Right. Want to try this less open fight with range attack shots, see what happens.
what?
Following your lead. Let's end this!
Hey,
Braved out Virat.
Right, decent amount of damage. We have to do something to them. We blind them.
Leave.
Where exactly are you casting this? Crap.
Yes?
I want to get the skeletons to flank it. You didn't actually cast anything, did you?
Stand.
Right. Flank it!
Brave. Alfilatili.
Yeah, these guys are very nice and durable. Damage reduction. It's save against fortitude. Yeah, the fortitude is pretty much double any other stat on these guys. What's the other one? Crush damage, stunned. Area effect versus foe. That's not bad.
Let's end this. Brave Alfilatili.
These ogres seem to be a unique breed, if we could only speak with them.
Hello. Hello.
Ogre blood and peridots.
Of course.
Yeah, I would not want to fight against a huge amount of those. Managing the situation would be very troublesome. There's clearly something here. How do we get there? It's probably the sword here. We can deliver that, maybe we'll open a secret passageway.
Hey,
What exactly is that?
What? Brave Alfilatili.
Right. So yeah, has some kind of special attack that prones us. Shit. I'll try to... No, not Chill Fog. I need something that doesn't require fortitude save. Right. We can keep an individual target pretty much prone the entire time. New information. Okay, level 6 Wilder, very high accuracy, so they're going to hit with their physical hits. Great Might Constitution. Wonderful Fortitude. Reflex and Will are the weak spots. Good damage resistance against cold and corrode. Right, that helps quite a bit. We know what not to try. And we probably want to kill as many of these ogres without touching the matron. So when that particular time comes, we are in a... we basically have to face as few opponents as possible. Right.
Raised out. Your tail ends here.
He's going to try some kind of specialty attack. Don't see what we could attempt to stop that though, so just going to have to suck it up. I'm trying to save spell power for the obvious harder fight that's coming our way.
Oh?
There it is.
And what does the flame reveal?
There's another matter that we might want to... it's more relevant during level up. And that's not coming our way anytime soon. We had abilities that... what was it? It was some kind of a dangerous implements. We got some kind of damage, but I don't think I would take it now anyway. I would take some kind of a elemental damage boost maybe. But it was damage increase to our typical wand effects, like 25% damage increase, something like that, at the expense of endurance or health. I don't recall which, but might be worth considering. I mean, we're going to have to rest anyway to get, because the heroes are losing health, but mages have lost nothing, so I initially, when I looked at the ability, I thought, why would you take this? Usually damage isn't that hard to come by. But now I'm looking at it at like, why wouldn't you take this? You're not gonna get harmed anyway, and you do have to rest because the fighters are getting losing their health, so you might as well take some advantage of that. At the same time, I think we might be better off boosting our spells instead of the basic attack. Yeah, the basic attack is nice, but it's really the spells that decide how the fight is gonna go. Black Ooze. Path forward.
See now what the flame has shown us?
What is this? Moonstone. More guards. And there are more guards there. That's where the leader is. I'm sort of thinking we might want to go after the leader now, because we're in a fairly good shape. We have a decent amount of health left, we have most of our spells. So maybe this would be the correct time to pick a fight with her.
Following your lead. What?
Hmm? Yes?
Hey. Hey.
Ogre Druid. Zala. Resistance is +10. Okay, I have no idea what a druid does.
Crave Ilathili.
Watchful Presence. Always a good spell to use in a larger fight. Attack speed reductions. This should at least limit them a little bit. Just, how long does this last? There's not really a mention of it. The prone lasts for a certain period of time, but not the slickening. I suppose we can put it in a different area a little bit. Ooh, not expect that. We'll fireball your ass. We can.
Hey.
No reason to hold back. Fireball away. %20 of hits convert to criticals for 37.5 seconds. Sounds like a nice thing to do. Okay, they're slightly wounded, minor wounds, severely wounded. Do the oil slick still persist? No. Miasma. Perception, intelligence, resolve reduced. That would be a nice debuff on them. They're very physical oriented.
Spot on!
What are you doing? You do something useful instead. Creates a long-lasting circle of healing and regenerating ally endurance. It's not the immediate problem. I need to be more on the offensive front. Freeze damage. That doesn't really work well on ogres. At least these ogres. Burn damage. Deflection negatives. Fine mark. Range is terrible though. I don't have the range to go there now. Holy power. Plus white might and endurance. Friendly aura. He's still dealt. Days for 25 seconds. This could be exactly what we're looking for. What exactly am I trying to do? No, I'd have to move. I hold him. Ooh.
That's it!
Gotta try something else!
Oh shit. Gotta try something, that's the thing, yes. You don't have much that we can try though. That's sort of the problem. You, on the other hand, do. You're currently attacking a foe with at least one defense. Deflect. Yeah. I don't care.
This is it!
Go and attack you. Probably use something that does fortitude or something. Reflex is 6. Holy shit, that any kind of reflex attack would probably do a decent amount of damage. We have a lot of fortitude. Accuracy against will. I think I'll try to blind them. It's a reasonably powerful disabling ability anyway. You, do you have any reflex attacks? Actually, this might be burn, ray of fire. It's a bit risky because I have no idea what it actually does. Yeah, it's going to affect that guy too. I do want to test it, but I don't think this is the correct time to do it. But we try to... no, that's not gonna work. You might want to frighten them. It won't affect the Zala, but it might affect the rest. The ogre will die. What are you doing?
Aztec worth and wrath!
Guy successfully blinded someone. Still think the oil sticks we can throw are probably our best weapons in a situation like this. It's not fortitude, I think it's reflex, right? And they're hopelessly weak against it. So you, can you heal? I don't know if you should heal. We're approaching the situation where we need to start doing things. Easily kill the ogre. Right, ogre is dead. A chance to do something else. I need something other than hits. Grace, that's fine. No. Crits ogre. I don't recall. It's the damage that I'm worried about. damage resistance is 15 minus 5. Okay, no. The critical damage is 25.9 minus damage resistance. Is that really the... It doesn't show the damage calculation here. So this is not gonna help me in any way. Holy power, prone. Zola is much more dangerous. Any spells we can use?
Yes?
These guys have insane amount of health. So how are we gonna handle? Ooh. I'm gonna try this array spell we have. Also going to try to blind them again. How that works. Right. Burn. Why exactly does it... I don't get... It seems to affect my own guys. I don't get why. Okay, let's look. Target. 19 to 11... 19... No, 11 to 19 burn damage. Against reflex. Applies the same effect as target. Creates a scorching ray of flame between the caster and the target, inflicting continual burn damage to the target and anyone caught in the ray. So, I would guess it's a direct line. So, this should only affect the ogres. Zola is getting ready to act. That's no good. You cast something, anything. I'm desperately trying to get rid of the ogre druid. I need to kill one of them. You could probably heal. Do we have anything else? Freeze damage isn't gonna work. I'm just trying to dish out some damage.
Thing is doing its job.
Right, that's gonna hurt. At least you got a spell out of it. Fire started. Can I move around? I can. Can I cast other things? Sort of, but they're all fortitude, so we don't particularly want to cast them. What are you doing? Dull mind. We'll do that. Our skeleton friends. I don't particularly care who do you attack. I really don't. Just want you to do something. Entertain Zola for a while. Anything. I can't even see what's going on here. You doing something? We could try to slicken them. Might be the best thing we can do, in fact. They would become much more vulnerable while they're in that position. I attack normally in addition to the spell.
Spot on! That's it!
Pretty heal. You have nothing left, so try to kill something. You can do another. What's the need we have that's in the way?
Lavaru, be a...
Yeah, we might be able to get rid of the ogre druid fairly soon. That still leaves Zalot.
Let's leave some reminder.
Burn damage. Endurance boost. Accuracy boost. Oh, that's actually quite nice.
Not quite!
Ooh, excellent. Why aren't you moving? Good, I bought enough time so we can get more skeletons. Join the fight?
Yes?
Not that I'm complaining, but could you fuckers do something? In to a ranged attack. What about you? You can just do your thing.
Roll up.
Right. I want you to flank the fucker. Flank the shit out of him.
I'm seeing red now.
Set. Not in vain! Hey.
Much we can do, but keep blasting.
Hey.
Okay, you can use the beam and attack with
Hey.
the wand at the same time.
I shall be discreet.
The lost torque. A rusted shield decorated with a many-leafed tree adorns the wall. A small engraving at the base reads, Earl of Yenwood. I'm guessing we might get the sword that the statue is lacking. Anything interesting?
This I haven't seen before.
Disengagement defense bonus. If someone has an empty slot, that's a great item to put there. No one has. Right. Successful fight. Used up our resources and hireling payday. Total wages paid 400 copper pieces. Right. So we have about 4 days worth of cash available to keep. We have to spend our time wisely. Traveling around takes a reasonable amount of time.
What? Yes?
How may I help? Hmm? Hey.
A druid? Fuck. So this is a very serious fight. Maybe. Well, we can still cast something. What exactly does this do? Daze and some raw damage. Yeah, that's fine.
Something over there.
Oh shit.
Oh?
Spot on!
And additional ogres. You're right, this is becoming a big problem at this point. Bigger problem than we can handle. And poisoned too. Sickened. Not the same thing apparently. Well, we have a spell, but that's not exactly a lot. Able to cause them to be afraid.
Spot!
That's goddamn druid causing the problems, and I'm getting surrounded here pretty badly. Yeah, either we leave or we're gonna die anyway. Not sure what the effect is, but yeah, it's killing us. It's literally killing us. Right, so we'll have to load.
I'm sure.
Of course.
Stand still.
Make up.
Blasted through that one. Hey.
Yes? Rest up it.
The druid basically killed us. A single spell. Just keeps doing damage and damage. Plague of Insects. Critical hit on a Plague of Insects. 185.5 raw damage over 51 seconds. Minus 20 concentration. Yeah, that's there's no coming back from this. I understood that the ogre druids are probably dangerous, but holy shit, that's the better attack
Course.
spell that I've seen. Even on a critical hit, a mage could never do that damage. I think we need to, at the very least, we need to rest before we go face them again. We need some tools at our disposal. In a physical fight, they're just better. Give Zala's torque. Zala is dead. Tulkar takes in a deep breath. He is silent for several moments.
Then it is done. Thank you, human. That was not my maiden there. I will not remember her that way. Here, I will not need this. Where I go, use it well.
Rundle Finery added to inventory. It didn't really give us anything. We got some experience out of it. We completed a quest, but there's the but. We didn't really get anything out of it. Rundle's Finery. Unique light armor. Very low recovery speed. +2 intellect and lore. Damage resistance 3. So it's nobleman's clothing. The +2 lore could be very useful at some point. However, I haven't seen any real use out of anything like that so far. So I'm not too keen on trying to put it on. We'll have to rest. Damage reduction, damage versus flanks. Their accuracy bonus versus wilder.
You know, there are accounts of watchers in all of the regions I've visited. If the adventuring life doesn't work out for you, you could always read souls for coin, give people advice, tell them which family they're related to and whom they should duel for past offenses.
I'll keep that in mind.
Probably safer than fighting off beasts. Kana chuckles. And you get just as much drama out of it.
Yeah, thanks for sharing. Okay, at least a few ogre fights left.
Silence surrounds me.
I can't imagine the Drake fight being any more dangerous than the fight against the ogre. It's another. It won't be. We can't disable it with the oil slicks though. It's a flying unit. But it's basically the same thing. Except the support units are not that quite so dangerous. Much faster to get rid of. At the same time, they're more numerous. Here comes the special attack. You hold there for a second.
What? Lavaru
Thanks.
beyond sea.
Nicely using the goddamn shotgun. What an annoying special ability.
Oh?
You are so fucked. Sorry dude, but you are so goddamn fucked right now. I don't think I can have enough time to cast anything to save his life. Right, he's just done for. Careless is on my part, certainly.
I help.
Right, 0
Boy
health.
needs to get his head up.
More ogres.
Spot on! Yes.
Disrupting opponents. You are so dead. Okay. Yeah, that's the second one down.
Fire.
Spot on!
It's hard to manage multiple fights that when the opponents are nowhere near each other.
Yes. I?
Right. There's not that much I can do.
Oh?
Gonna be resting soon. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely I'm underestimating the ogres.
These ones are it!
You can't get around the basic fact that they are very, very, very dangerous.
Spot on!
Let's have it out!
Are you doing something? We
How
still
may I
have the druid left, so
Certain.
trying to save points. Shit. We're basically the whole bunch is dead soon if I don't just do something. I think we're past the point of saving abilities.
Ah,
That's it!
Yeah, that
Hey.
was not pretty.
Let's see what lies this way.
Flies swarm around this decaying ogre head, rolling over its dead eyes and slack jaw. This wooden scaffolding has rotted away, crumbling under its own weight. Around it are signs of an excavation, evidently abandoned long ago. Okay, where does this go? Master staircase. Stairs. We still have things to kill here. We have a bit of a broken rib problem. And a wrenched shoulder problem. Well, hopefully the druid doesn't have too many supporters. If it's 2 to 3 ogres, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. Just use abilities. More than that, and it's becoming a big problem. Right, 2 ogres and not the druid anywhere to be seen. Shit.
Hey. Of course.
Sure, what we should cast.
What?
What? We did 7 points of damage, 6 points of damage, and a fireball. Grazing hit. That's why you need the accuracy. So, accuracy 54 minus reflex 30. 24 bonus. Roll 2. 2 out of 100. Yeah. At least I understand how things work now. That is a big help. They have damage resistance to the burning. But the big thing is, you sort of see how well you should have performed versus how lucky you got. Things like that. That does help quite a bit. Okay. Did you maybe wanna do something? Maybe? Do something? No, I don't want you to do second wind. What else can you do? Maybe we should just bless things. Accuracy and damage. Damage reduction, but it's against fortitude, so it's never gonna work. This corner crushing damage and stunning might work.
That's it!
They just have so much goddamn life.
Messed up.
And he's down again. happens.
Alright then.
But yeah, he's in a terrible shape. 2 wounds. If someone would have attacked him, I think he would have died
low.
permanently. So this is no good.
Following
I
your
think
lead.
you should probably stay in the background
Hey.
at this point.
Now,
These massive bones have been picked clean and several cracked to access the marrow within.
this I haven't seen before.
So at least 2 ogres and the druid is still there. At least. Shit. The druid is the big problem. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. 150 points of damage with a single spell.
Hmm? Arthur.
43, 42 critical hits. And it's he lost about 20% health around that. So yeah, they have 200 on the standard versions. And there's a druid, so I think you could use a range weapon too. I have to sort of ignore the ogres. I can't with this, but the rest, yes. I need to disrupt them somehow. Like seriously, just screw them over somehow.
Than rough.
I don't know what else I can do.
Certainly.
He's whatever he's casting, he already casted it. Shit. And here comes pain. Yes, my dual-mindedness.
Beyond.
Yes?
You. The druid. You. The druid. You? The druid. I do something else. And here comes the fight ending spell. And I fucking told this son of a bitch to cast the fire beam spell or whatever it's called on that. And what did the fucker do? Went into melee with the ogre.
Rally, let's leave.
I get it. We're in no condition to fight, so it's another failure for us.
Some reminders.
We're under effect of the damage already. It's just a matter of time. And yeah.
What?
Yeah. So we can't really take out the druid, we can't really prevent the druid from casting that god-awful spell. Now this isn't particularly good angle to attack them from anyway, but still.
Hey,
Hey,
Brave Dalfilathilim.
we might be able to get rid of that affliction. Suppress affliction. Okay, at least suppress the affliction if you can't do anything else. Hostile their effects suspended for 6.3 seconds. That lasts like a minute though. Sure what good that is. Ah, crap. That was his best spell though, so now that he's wasted it sort of. We might have a choice here and chance of surviving. Hmm. Dazzling? No way we can debuff them. No, don't do that.
What?
Okay, could someone do something here? Armor fate, damage reduction. That sounds like a nice thing. Okay, what are you doing? Try to get rid of any ogre you can possibly just get rid of. Excellent. You. Area of effect lasting.
Following
Right. We're going for the ogres this time. What are you there for? They have great endurance. I don't even want to try that. Shit. Negative negative reflex saves though. Let's see if you could actually get this working this time. You. Delay of motion. This is a fairly powerful debuff, and now that their saving throws are low, might be worth trying. You. Mind affecting damage. Yeah, just blast anyone. I don't care. You. But you. Stay in the fight. Still do something. This Lichen might be a good idea, since their resistances to it are very, very low at the moment. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Dazzling lights. Why not? 100% effective against the weaker ones. Why are you here? Where exactly are you? That one. Okay, we got just hit by some kind of special ability. Right, that's not too bad.
Spot on!
All our skeletons are still alive. Okay, did you try to kill anything?
Mowing.
Good. Use your stunning attack. I don't think there are any more skeletons here. Just get more skeletons in the fight. And you. Do whatever. I don't care. What are you trying to do?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. And you. You tried to frighten them.
That's it! No!
Please don't attack him. Go for the ogre. Get your shit together.
Following your...
We have still one more casting of this, we might as well use it.
Spot on!
Okay, by the end of this, the ogre should be dead. Right. Everything you can on the druid.
What? Stand!
Right. So looks like we might actually win this time. You two are too stupid to actually go around, so are you
Pray.
okay, we should have enough numbers here to be able to flank it pretty badly. I'm trying to paralyze it for a moment. That's right. Just 4 damage on it.
That's it!
Yeah, well, there's nothing much we can do.
Friends!
Do you have a potion? Perhaps too late. Right.
Hey,
Well, that was horrible, but victory is a victory.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
2 garnets.
all right then.
That better be the last of it. There's still the primordial oozes, but they're guarding the way down. Not really doing anything here.
And the fire shows me something new.
Right. Didn't use traps though, by the way. And nothing new. There's the master staircase. There's down. We really don't want to fight the primordials. Yeah, I think we're done with this for now. I want to check the master staircase. This might be a way for us to deal with the Drake without going through every single level. The level 1... No, it's just I don't get this. Why can I only use the level... Oh, that's level 3. So... That's level 1. You can use the smaller staircases to go down one level at a time. Main staircase to go anywhere you want. Right. Makes sense. It's clearly something there. We probably could go down, however, I don't think so. I think we're gonna return back to the... Right, back to regular programming. So we'll go to the Defiance page, see what's going on there. It should be our access to a first major city. So it probably has a lot of quests and options for us anyway. And we are struggling quite a bit here. It's not like they're easy targets for us to take down. We can do it, but it's certainly not gonna be easy. And it's the difficulty is it's higher than what I'm facing if I just play things regularly. So I'm sort of thinking if I try to push forward with the maze, let's say I succeed. I don't know how deep it is, but yeah, let's assume it's going to be incredibly deep and I'll succeed doing it. At least some of it. The loot and experience I gain from there could mean that the normal challenges that we're gonna face become trivial. So we do the worst of both of all options. We basically hit our head against the wall until we break through, and in exchange we make a lot of the content that was supposed to be challenging, interesting, irrelevant. At the same time, struggling for no reason when we could have just done the easier parts first, then come to the harder parts and have a more enjoyable and challenging, more appropriate experience for both sections by simply not doing the stupid thing. Okay, this is gonna be finished in 22 hours. We need to go to the city just to get enough money to pay for the mercenaries this site has anyway. I think I'm just throwing money away with those. There might be a situation at some point where they become somewhat relevant, but I'm basically probably paying thousands and thousands of copper pieces until I reach that point. How often do I have to pay them? What? Why is it 50 copper pieces now? I don't understand how this works. Anyway, we have to rest. We have so many injuries on our guys. I'll end it there. We'll head to Defiance Bay. I wonder if the Druid ogres, how high level are they? Level 8, so we're what, level 5? Right. So they're significantly higher than we are. I don't think we should keep going there. Yeah, level 9. Maybe after a level up or two, they're more appropriate. Endurance 392, 325. Can't even see it. Right. I'm guessing that's what the maze is supposed to be. It's not there for me to complete it now. It's there for me to sort of do it by little throughout the entire playthrough of the game. So definitely need to do something else. Don't even have 6 guys in our group yet. That might be a bigger problem. We have well, we have 2 wizards and a priest. I'd say that's a reasonable amount of support casting. We have a single fighter and a bard. I'd like to have another frontline guy very much. Someone who can just dish out damage and maybe survive a hit or two. Even a rogue could do, I suppose. But that's like higher damage potential at the cost of survivability, and I'm not sure if I want that. It's very tough at times to try to sort of go by with just a single guy tanking things. With 2 you could reasonably block pathways, so there simply is no way to get through. With a single guy,
Following your lead.
it doesn't work.
Hmm? Hey,